Aha, welcome to this video playing Calsen. Yeah, it's a tricky handle. So first moves were already clear. Let's see what I can do now. Okay, maybe again attack that with c5. And this should be quite nice when winning some time there on the knight. Okay, taking it. Let's get some play there. Attacking b2. I'm threatening to take that with the rook, not with the bishop. If I take it with the bishop, okay, not going to happen. So queen b6 or not? Maybe do that. Is bishop a6 something? This kind of very crude attack on the pawn. If I go queen to d4, how is he covering the pawn? Yeah, I know that looks extremely crude, but if it's a pawn, maybe I can take that. I normally don't do that. I don't like to grab early pawns for some giving the opponent big compensation, but why not experiment a little bit? So he wants to keep it, at least for the time being. But okay, if I go rook b4 for rook c4, or queen c4 for that matter, or bishop a6, that's also certainly on. Let's go bishop a6. Shouldn't forget that b3 is just not on. Not quite sure what he should do. It looks slightly uncomfortable. Bishop e3, queen c4, bishop c4, bishop a7. That looks very weird. I have at least rook b4 at the end of that line. A bit uncomfortable, yeah? That strange queen d4 move was maybe quite good. I am not sure. It looks very weird, so I'm skeptical. But at the moment I don't see what he should do. Bishop f4 is maybe a move. But still I can go rook b4. Yeah, one advantage of that slightly offbeat openings really is, if you know what you're doing, let's say sometimes the lack in quality can be compensated by knowledge and knowledge of familiar ideas and themes. And I think this is a pretty typical case of that. I mean, not that I know it too well, but it feels like he doesn't feel at home here, and this setup at least is very difficult for white to play, and he spends spending a huge amount of time here. So at least here it's easy to play my move. I have to take c4, go from there. Yeah, and bishop a7, no? Is this the idea? Bishop a7, rook a8, knight to b6, rook a7, knight c4, d5 is a good line. Okay, I think that's good, right? Rook a8. Does he have anything else? He can go rook c1, but I have bishop b5 then. Wait. Rook a8, rook c1, bishop b5. Should work. I was a bit skeptical. My back rank is weak, so there might be some tactics, but after rook c1, bishop b5, knight c3, I can take the knight on c3 with check, and then the bishop on a7. Yeah, so bishop to b5, huh? Which is a double attack, essentially. a7 and a4. Yeah, that should lose a piece unless I'm overlooking something. Nah, it's a piece. Plus the time, I mean.
White resigns.
Yeah, that was surprisingly difficult. Huh? Maybe queen d4 was good. I mean, it looks strange, but what is he doing after it? Just attack c4. Okay, computer wants to play queen to a4. That's not the most natural move ever. Of course you can. Okay, you can castle. That's true. You can maybe just play it for compensation. This is maybe the right way to do it. And yeah, just ask black, is it okay that you move your queen all of the time? Like here, here, here. That's certainly an interesting way to do it. No, that's not easy now. My rook here is hanging, and something like d6 is very weakening. Yeah, that's the way to go. That looks dangerous for black. Maybe just a queen move that gets this into the position. Now white has excellent compensation in this kind of position, but this is, I don't know, I really don't see a very good reply after that. He spent more than 2 minutes in this position. I think he just loses the pawn. It has to kind of fish for compensation, and I don't know if there is something. Comp is on minus 0.4, something like that. Yeah, and bishop a7 now loses, but he has no move now. It just really, I mean, he's a pawn down, and it's a big pawn. It's a center-related pawn. Yeah, this is just losing immediately. The other key line was this, and d5. And that's it. Interesting, actually. This is a funny move pointed out by the comp. And I cannot take the knight, but I can take the pawn, which is good enough. Yeah, and I go like e6 and knight e7. Yeah, black wins. Yeah, interesting. The Kingside Fianchetto is sometimes an interesting weapon because of the early pressure here. By the way, this is not necessary. Maybe he can castle. That's always interesting. This is a trick that should be remembered. Double attacking. But this is a move. That takes this. And black has won a pawn. No, it's interesting trick. I don't know if this is enough compensation for white. Still, you can argue that maybe it's not necessary to play queen c2. Maybe it's some other move, knight c3 or so. Okay, well, thanks for watching.